Hey, Jamie here from Red Pig Media. We've been working with Stira Stairs, and I'm going to show you the process that we went through to redesign their website from this to this. So let's jump in. Okay, welcome back to my desktop again. We are working with Stira Stairs at the moment. We are just launching their new website for them, and I'm going to bring you through the process of basically what we did to do that, how it came about, and our process in redesigning websites. So as you can see, we are on the current Stira Stairs website. Right off the bat, it's very, very busy. There's a huge amount going on. Across the top, we have way too many options really in a nav bar. We also have all of this stuff happening, moving, things coming across, 10-year guarantees, kite marks, the woman going up the stairs. There's too much going on, right? So what happens when there's so much going on a homepage like that is your mind doesn't really know where to look. You kind of lose track of what the actual brand and product is, and you just get confused, and a lot of the time you might just click off, okay, because there's too much going on, there's too many options. As we scroll down, we have some more stuff that again is kind of out of shape is one. This isn't a button, but it acts as the other buttons act, so it's a little bit confusing. This is a contact banner. We have some badges that are slightly cramped. We have galleries that take up half of the page. Everything interacts with the mouse as well, so it's the website you'll know is full of JavaScript, which is probably slowing it down quite a bit. And then in the footer, we have some news from the company, we have some contact details, which is good, but we don't have any way of clicking through the rest of the website. We can't navigate through the website from the footer, which is kind of what a footer is used for mostly. So as you start to kind of click through, you see that the product page for Stira again has a huge amount of information. It's slightly buggy the way it pulls you up and down the screen with it. But yeah, a huge amount of information. There's a get a quote button, which would be quite important for Stira, but it's small and kind of tidied away underneath everything. A gallery, and I think this should be testimonials or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be working. There is just a huge amount of information here. Behind all of these is more information. It's just kind of hard to navigate around and figure out what it is you're even reading. We have all of this stuff here for all of Ireland. We have this sidebar, which is kind of, it doesn't look great on the side. In support, again, there's a huge amount of material. All good stuff, but pretty dense in terms of text. Pretty hard to get through. Okay, so there's a huge amount of information on the site. It's a very large site. The planning doesn't seem to be there. It's kind of hard to navigate through. It's hard to find what you're actually looking for. It's hard to get through all of the content that's actually there. So it's just a little bit of overwhelm when we're on this site. The hero, I don't think, does the brand justice. I don't think it focuses enough on the actual product. Stira are ahead of the game in their industry. They're the market leader, and I think they should be focusing more on the actual product here, as opposed to all of these little bits and pieces that come in and out and take you away from the actual product itself, which is the winner here. They're ahead of the market because their product is so good, so I think they should be really, really shouting about it. So one thing we did when we started with Stira was to do a keyword strategy and figure out where they stand on the keywords that they should be using to target on all the pages that they have. So I've blacked out some of the numbers here, so I'm not giving anything away, but we would have went in and checked the highest volume keywords in Ireland and the UK, and then we would have set out pages that each page should have a main keyword, secondary keyword, and everything should be planned around the content. So what we then do is a content cleanup. So we go into every page, figure out the amount of sessions that hit the page, the bounce rate on the page, and how long people are actually landing, or how long people are actually staying on the page. That gives us a good idea of how we can kind of cut the fat on the website. Reduce it down a little bit, speed it up, make things clearer, easier to navigate. So again, I've blacked out a lot of the information, but we would then say improve a page, delete a page, merge a page. Merge a page would be merge the content on one page into another, and stop having hundreds of pages with thin content on them. So then we would have taken a look at the actual architecture of the site and how we could clean it up. So currently this is the site architecture of the site. It's too busy, there's too much going on. Okay, we have reduced it down into just this. Okay, so the home page, got your main pages, and then you kind of got mostly your e-commerce kind of over here, checkouts, things like that. Much easier, much cleaner. So one thing also to notice is that there's no e-commerce on this site. Okay, all the products are listed, but you can't actually buy. Okay, so we are landing on the new site. You can see right off the bat, I think it's a breath of fresh air. It's so much calmer, it's so much less busy, it focuses on the product. We use brand colors with green, and we use big, strong, bold font to replicate the big, strong, bold product that they have. Again, they're market leaders because their product is superior to all the competitors. We wanted to give that feeling of structure, of strength, of stability throughout the website. We've broken out the site by product category, so you have all of your Stiras and your extra Stiras, as well as your Stira brochure on a hover mega menu. Again, so just for effect, we'll look at this page and we will look at the original page. So for me, it's night and day. For me, it focuses on the product. It gives the sense of superior product. It gives the sense of strength. It gives the sense of trust. And it's leaning on the fact that Stira have one of the most recognizable brand names in Ireland. So we put it front and center. As we move down, we're trying to get people to book survey assessments, which is big for the guys. We're breaking out the products so people can see a little bit more about them. We're using big, strong, bold fonts. It's clean, it's simple, it gets the message across. We're talking about the unmatched quality service. We have some logos, some trust badges along the bottom, some testimonials, and a nice clean footer that you can navigate through the website on. You can do all of your contacting, you can go to your socials, and it just works. We can click into one of the product pages, and we can again see it's just cleaner, it's clearer. Again, it's a breath of fresh air. As we move down, we have descriptions of the products. We have kite mark logos for trust. We have videos for what the products actually are and how they work. We talk about the construction. We have additional add-ons or upsells. We have contact forms, again some trust badges, and some testimonials at the bottom. A big thing for Stira was to get people interacting with the page and figuring out prices of things. So they wanted a quick quote calculator, which is something we built out using conditional logic. We can see now that the About page is not overflowing with content. It's much cleaner, much easier to digest, and it's all on brand, and it all looks good. So in a nutshell, that's how we built out Stira's website and redesigned it from the busy, uncoordinated, unplanned site that was there to a much more simple, easy to digest, clean website that customers are going to love.